We are at Raven Run. We are out here doing bird banding. So we have some mist nets set up back there. They're a little difficult to see. They're intended to be difficult to see. And what they are is they are fine mesh nets that we set up to lure birds in, and the birds become captured in the nets. They get stuck in there and we can remove them from the nets, tag them, and monitor them. So today is a little bit special in that we're banding birds here in a very conspicuous place at Raven Run. So there's almost a twofold benefit to what we're doing here. Obviously the science is really important, but we're also very intentionally banding the birds and handling the birds right up front by the Nature Center so that people can see that. I especially love it when kids are there because we can inspire young people to think about the management of natural resources and even just wildlife that they may not have even known. I think a lot of adults around here know about a tufted titmouse and a cardinal, but you know, a 4-year-old kid may not have ever seen a tufted titmouse or even heard of one. So it's a really cool outreach event as well to inspire people, both the general public, adults, and little kids to see these wildlife species up close. So yeah, it serves as both a really good scientific collection activity as well as an outreach event.
And it's just awesome to see people loving birds. Like, it's just like an incredible experience. So birds are like the great unifier, you know, like there's really no other organism that goes across continents every single year. Like a bird that's out in this field right now could be in somebody's backyard in like Mexico, you know, in 2 weeks. Like that's incredible. And getting people to realize how cool they are. And like, I love having conversations with people. They're like, really? I'm like, yeah, let me tell you more. So it's just like, it's awesome. I really enjoy it.
We're comparing aspects of survival and movement rates among species that are at a very rural site, like here at Raven Run, to a site that's very well managed, but still much more urban, like McConnell Springs, that's in town in Lexington. And looking at things like the survival of those birds can help us understand what the effects of something like urbanization and other potential stressors on birds might have on those populations, or might not. Or perhaps those effects are species dependent. Maybe something like a red-headed woodpecker, which is a bird that likes to be out in the woods a little more. Maybe they're more sensitive to urbanization versus a tufted titmouse that is kind of ubiquitous in urban and rural areas, or a cardinal that's found in both types of places. In addition to just getting people excited about wild birds and wild things, one thing that I like people knowing is that, hey, there are folks at the University of Kentucky that care about this titmouse or that care about this Carolina wren. There's some researcher somewhere who is interested in the life of this bird. Maybe it's not so weird that I am also interested in the life of this bird. And I think showing that this resource is a valuable thing to researchers in academia, I think helps to justify people's natural inquisitive nature and natural love of birds.